What's up, guys? Michelle V here. I'm at the dog park chilling with my dog. I don't know if you can see her back there. And I'm just wanting to jump in here and give you some encouragement about events. Like, let's say that you want to do events. You've decided, I want to get out there. I want to get loud. I want to start doing events to market my offer. But one of the things that's holding you back is that you're afraid to do public speaking. You're afraid you're gonna totally bomb it at the event, to get out there and just say the things and just, what if I don't know what to say? What if I do a terrible job? And so I'm gonna do this 2-part series on how you can just brush that to the side so that you can get out there and start making a difference with your event, because trust me, people need the event that you have inside of you. They need to hear the message and the story that you only have to offer them. And you're the only one that can touch certain people. I know, I'm just thinking about my own business, and even like, for example, even if there's so many plumbers in the world, there's so many event consultants in the world, there's so many different people that offer the same thing that you offer, but they can't touch the same people that you can touch. And I just think about me and one of my other friends who both do event consulting, and we're both at the same event. We're both talking to people about event consulting, but I'm talking to totally different people, and I'm driving with totally different people than he is, because we have totally different personalities, right? And so the same is for you. There's so many people in the world that want and need the thing that you have to offer, and there's certain people that are only going to connect with you and really listen to you whenever you deliver that message. So that was a side tangent. Okay, but here's thing number one. Here's part one of how you can just get out of your own way to get loud and to stop being afraid of public speaking. So reason number one is that public speaking, if you need to understand that public speaking and events is a skill, not a talent. Okay, I remember whenever I was in architecture school, we had this guy, which I went into architecture because I was great at drawing, and then I ended up realizing that was not what I wanted to do. But like, the guy, one of our architecture students, what surprised me was that most people who go into architecture are terrible at art, and they really can't draw. And so one of our very first professors got up on stage the first day, and he's like, here's your assignment. You're going to draw 2 things every single day. You're going to make 2 journal entries, and you're going to draw 2 different objects every single day. And you're going to do this in this journal, because he kept saying over and over, drawing is a skill. It's not a talent. Everybody thinks it's a talent. They think you're just born with this magical ability to draw and you're so good at it. And the truth is, some people are born with more natural tendencies. They're better at some things than others. But even people who aren't that great at it, if they continue to practice, it's a skill that can be developed. So art is a skill that can be developed, and I saw many people get so much better at it over our time in that class together by drawing 2 things every single day. And speaking is a skill. Doing an event is a skill, and it's something that you can get better at through practice. So I know you've heard it, and like, I just saw one of those fancy little, you see those quotes all the time that like, you're going to be bad, but you can't get to your 100th video until you do the first video, right? So just getting out there, knowing that it is a skill. It's not just a natural talent that people have, and the more that you practice, the better that you get. And I want you to think about anything that you've done in your life that you've probably been really bad at first. Like, I was a terrible driver. I can't tell you, like, it's pretty embarrassing at this point how many, like, I ran over a ladder, I've run into a fence, I ran into, we had these little bushes along the side of our driveway that I ran into when I was learning how to drive, because I thought I was so cool, and I was like the worst driver ever. And it took me so long to finally get skilled at driving. And I know somebody else who could just jump in, and he's just like figured out the clutch, right? My husband just like jumped in, and he was like, oh, this is how you drive a stick. Like, it just felt so natural to him. And I'm like, who are you? Right? So some people, they have to work harder than others, but that's totally okay, because it is a skill, not a talent. So go out there, start practicing. I'm going to give you the challenge that my art teacher gave to us. He said, draw 2 things every day. Maybe if you're really up for it, do 2 pieces of content every day. Just like start going live on your profile or on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever it is. Just start going live every single day. Start making videos every single day, practicing your speaking. And trust me, even just by getting out there, practicing, it's going to start getting better and better and better. You got this. We'll talk soon.